Hello, everyone. Our Earth has just completed a long journey of 940 million kilometers around the Sun over the past year. During that time, humans have made many changes to this planet. But if viewed from space, the universe seems no different. Today, we explore the universe based on two main theoretical frameworks: general relativity and quantum mechanics. These two theories describe the universe at completely different scales, from particles smaller than a billionth of a millimeter to the vastness of the entire cosmos. These are all great scientific achievements that humanity has made in the early 20th century. To gain this understanding, scientists have spent a lot of time and effort exploring the laws of nature. But in religion, everything is much simpler. Everything is seen as God's arrangement. Understanding from science or faith from religion both deeply affect our daily lives. Each field has its own positive aspects, and most importantly, we need to know how to apply them at the right time and place. For example, when visiting a temple to worship Buddha, you should clasp your hands and chant Amitabha Buddha, rather than talking nonsense about space science. Or when in danger, being chased, call for help from those around you, instead of looking up to the sky and exclaiming, "Oh my God!" Ideologically, the world is clearly divided into two opposing poles. On one side is pragmatic thinking based on science, and on the other is spiritual thinking, oriented towards the deeper essence of life. But few of us lean entirely to one side and completely deny the other. The achievements of science over many centuries are recognized by the whole world, but at the same time, the tens of thousands of years of religious history have not diminished their influence. Science brings practical values to life, while religion addresses spiritual needs and beliefs. Each of us tries to live in harmony, balancing these two factors. Every day, we still use the products of science, but at the same time, maintain a belief in something spiritual. Think about it. Who among us has never wished for good luck or prayed for the health of our family and parents? Although these wishes sometimes lack scientific basis, they still exist naturally in everyone. And it must be admitted that sometimes faith or optimism is more important than knowledge. In short, science and religion are like two opposing sides of time, the future and the past. We, the people living in the present, should know how to balance both to make life richer and more meaningful. It's been a long time since I released a new video. Time has passed, leaving so much to ponder. Sometimes the worries of daily life make us temporarily forget our own passions. Today, returning to make a new video also falls on the last days of 2018. Instead of rambling about the universe, I want to share more with you about the past year. Here, some people know me, but most are strangers. That doesn't matter. What matters is that we share a passion for the universe. I am very grateful to all of you for supporting me over the past time. I will try to bring you more interesting information. How has your life changed in the past year? Are your studies, work, family, relationships, or passions going smoothly? Whatever happens, remember that the Earth still revolves around the Sun every day. Your life changes, the Earth also changes. You grow older, the Earth also grows older. Nothing lasts forever. Currently, the Earth is like an adult, stable and less volatile. It accompanies humanity, wandering throughout the universe, and it is very likely that this is the only life in this vast universe. Chakchandroy. Have you prepared anything for the future? One very distant day, life on Earth will completely disappear, and humans certainly cannot exist forever on this planet. We study the universe to satisfy our curiosity, to learn more about the life we have, and more importantly, to protect that very life. The power of the universe is incredibly terrifying. Even a small star like the Sun is already too immense. Even if hundreds of years pass, our science and technology may still not be powerful enough to subdue the Sun's strength. The only way out is to flee from it if we want to survive. Therefore, investing everything to explore the universe is also preparing for a grand escape in the future. How far we can run depends on the development of science at that time, but certainly, none of us can witness that moment. If we're lucky, we may only see humans set foot on Mars. There is a question that has puzzled humanity for thousands of years and still has no answer. Is there any other life out there in the universe? Earth is too small, and the universe is too vast. If the probability is only 1 in a billion, the number of planets with life like Earth is already countless. But because life is so special and rare, we still cannot be sure if there is any place like Earth out there. For billions of years, life on this planet has existed thanks to the nourishment of the sun. The sun gives us light, temperature, energy, and life. But one day it will take it all away. We need it now, but in the future, we will have to flee from it. Every second, the sun burns 5 tons of matter to generate energy. When photons combine, they lose mass, and that mass is converted into energy. The sunlight we see today are ancient photons, emitted thousands of years ago from its core. We often think the sun is the only celestial body that emits light in the solar system, but that's not entirely true. In fact, everything with a temperature above absolute zero emits light, whether it's thermal radiation or infrared light, not ordinary visible light. If viewed through an infrared camera, everything becomes much more interesting. The higher the temperature, the stronger the emitted light. When the temperature is high enough, visible light appears. And there are also gamma rays, a type of light with extremely high energy that the naked eye cannot see. Every light photon born in the sun is accompanied by a gamma ray. For billions of years, the sun has steadily burned its own fuel. The mass of the sun is enormous, 2 followed by 27 zeros, in tons. With this mass, it accounts for 99% of the total mass of the solar system, and its lifespan is also measured in billions of years. Perhaps you wonder, why is the universe so vast while humans are so small and short-lived? Everything in the universe exists for millions, billions of years, while our biological lives only last a few decades. Does our existence have any meaning, or is it just random? Many centuries from now, Earth will no longer be a paradise for life. We will have to find a new environment, and Mars is the first destination. Like Earth, Mars has its own conditions. To live there, we will have to change it. Looking back at Earth over thousands of years, humans have exploited and transformed this planet a lot to adapt. Mars is cold and lacks oxygen, but humans will not change themselves to adapt. Instead, we will make Mars like Earth, starting by creating an atmosphere, pumping greenhouse gases onto the planet. Looking at what humans have done to Earth, this is not impossible. Gradually, humans will migrate to planets and satellites further than Mars. But eventually, when the sun dies, it will bring about the destruction of the entire solar system. At that time, hopefully humans will have the ability to go further, to the stars. That will be the era of conquering the stars. We will no longer depend too much on planets. Some people will live on giant space stations, moving to any place with energy and resources. Imagine humans living to 500 years old, brains integrated with technology, making a child as intelligent as a scientist. Robots and humans will be difficult to distinguish. Space stations will spring up throughout the galaxy, along with super-destructive weapons and super-fast spaceships. Taking a few laps around a black hole on the weekend will no longer be as crazy as we think now. After a long absence, this video doesn't bring any new or strange information about the universe. I just want to talk more, ramble a bit. I hope you understand. It's so much fun to chat with everyone like this. It feels like all the inspiration is rushing back. Anyway, the Earth is still spinning, and it's about to complete another orbit around the sun. Another year has passed, and all that remains for me are 2 words: inspiration. I wish you all always find inspiration in everything you do. See you in the next video. I promise it will be soon. If you can, please subscribe or share this video. Goodbye, and see you again.